welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra if you haven't been here before. Today we're doing my weekly plan with me from September the 6th to the 12th in my Franklin Covey planner, and this is my brand new vintage Aurora binder in the Plumeria, and I'm so excited to have switched over. So if you had seen my last video, which was my September monthly plan with me, at the end of the video I unboxed this beautiful planner and I transferred all of my planning stuff into this binder. So I think I'm in love with this binder, and I only have two. I do have the Teresa Collins Beautiful Life collab, the blush colored binder, but this is my absolute favorite. I love this binder. It just feels so classy, so elegant. It just feels so much more durable, I think is a good word too, because the other one isn't leather and this one is. Purple is my favorite color too. What can I say, guys? So we're going to get started, and I am for sure going to use my weekly task card. I did switch to monthly, so I had some issues with this the last plan with me I did. And if you watched that video, you will remember me having some issues there. I did change everything, so I had to delete a couple things because I didn't need them. And I think the same with the daily, because right now I don't have habits in my planner, but that's about it. So, I mean, technically we could follow this, so let's just pull it out. The weekly is good, and then there's the daily. We're going to start with the week, and I'm just going to flip you guys to the month quick because I actually have had a really good month so far. I'm just going to switch you to the showcase the month. So this is like the huge list that I had created with you guys last plan with me, and you can see all of the things I've crossed off. So basically what I've done is the day I did them is like I put the date down because I wanted to just show when I did it. I don't really know if that matters in the grand scheme of things, but anyway, I've done a lot of the stuff. I feel like I've got maybe roughly half, if not more. And these ones right here are basically me reading books, which doesn't really count because my goal is reading 2 books for the month. I don't even know why I put that. I think I was just list happy that day or something. A lot of this stuff I need to wait for my husband to get home from work. I'm so excited. He comes home in 4 days. If you guys have significant others that work away from home, you will understand my relief that he'll be home in 4 days. It's been a little rough with the kids, and my son did start school on Thursday of this week. So, you know, it was good. It was good. And part of me is sad that he's not home with me anymore. And part of me is relieved, as sad as that is to say. You know, the quiet is nice. I'm not going to lie. I'm also just going to quickly show you what I did with my business work week here. So I've kind of figured, and this is kind of playing into the year 2022 as well. So with the month, I think I'm going to need to have, like, I like having the goal section, and I like having the separate months for my work. So I'm just gonna see if I can pull up the month for home. So I do have YouTube on here just to show what days I've got YouTube videos posting. I normally post only Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Monday is my makeup channel. But lately I've been doing these plan with me's. I slip them in on a Monday or a Wednesday because I feel like you guys want to see these types of videos. So, and I also want to get more comfortable filming these types of videos on like in using my planner, because I'm used to using my bullet journal and happy planners, and I really want to add more things to this eventually. I'll let you get guys in on a quick secret. So my cloth and paper subscription didn't come Friday, but it's going to be coming Tuesday after the long weekend. And I also will be having my Simply Gilded subscription box coming this upcoming week, as well as my dividers from Dividers R Us. So I had mentioned that I had clear dividers. I've got side dividers and top tabs coming, 2 sets. And I'm not sure how I'm going to use them yet, but I'm excited to kind of set it up and figure out what I want to add and keep and change, because I will be getting rid of most of my happy planner stuff come 2022. Basically, this is going to encompass my husband's schedule, my son's school schedule, and when we get paid and when we do things around the house. Like, I don't have like when I clean, my cleaning schedule. I guess I could put that on here, but I have that in the weekly, so I don't know if that's necessary, but I technically could put garbage days. That might be something worthwhile. So I might do that. But this is my work schedule. And of course, Now, if I was to combine these two, I don't think I would have room. And if I did, it would just look really messy. I don't want to do that. So I do have separate monthly calendars, one for home, one for work. And I do have them in the same section, but other than that, that's as close as it's going to get. So then for the week, I kind of feel like I could do without double weeklies. I have this Teresa Collins insert for the week. I've got a meal plan, and then I've got the week, and then like the list of stuff I have to do for the week. And that's it. And then like notes, and then I go into the dailies. And I think going forward in the new year, I think I just need one weekly. I don't have to have two. The only reason I do have two is because I am using these cloth and paper inserts I got sent in the subscription box, and that's the only reason. So normally I wouldn't use this. I don't need another weekly set for my my work. It's just these are dated, and I feel like if I don't use them, it's kind of a waste. If they were undated, it would be okay, but I don't really feel like, you know, whiting everything out. Like, I guess I could have done that, but I don't really, I don't know. I don't want to because it's got the calendar here. It's got the S for September. So anyway, I just used them. All right. So we're going to just kind of review everything. We will review the goals first. And so normally I would look at my compass card, but yeah, I just want to review the goals. So all of these things, so this is my home goals, and then my business goals are just on the next page here. So what I did is I took all of those and put them on my daily Sunday page. So I'm just going to pull out my weekly compass card, and we're going to hop to Sunday. So I added them all here. And yes, technically tomorrow is the end of my week. So this is part of the reason I don't love planning on a Saturday night. I had to take advantage, of the quiet nighttime. And basically, I'm going to base this, like, if I've succeeded in the goal for the previous part of the week, I'll check it off, because tomorrow is only something I can add to. Water, I can say definitely I did not succeed. I think I drink water 0 times. Like, I drink water, and I drink a lot of herbal tea. I drink coffee. I sometimes have an energy drink, and like tonight I had a glass of wine, but that doesn't really count. When I say water, I want to drink 4 of these. So this is only 750 mils. It's 24 ounces. And I want to drink 4 of these a day, in addition to anything else I drink. So I did not meet my goal. Sinking funds I've established and I have saved. I'm just going to show you guys what I did. So I'm saving $100 every paycheck and putting them in the sinking fund. So I've got one for date night, birthdays, tips, nails, entertainment, clothing, and shopping, and miscellaneous. So anyway, that is done. So I've set it up and I am saving. So I'm really proud of myself for that. I did save this past week. Up at 6. I actually got up at 6:30. So I'm going to give myself a 0 for that, because I didn't the days before my son went to school either. Bed by 11, not at all. I met my goal of 880 because right now I'm at 886, I believe. So I'm actually over by 6. So I'm just going to put 12 out of 6. I guess I should be like crossing these off as I go. It's like, I feel like I'm back teaching and I'm checking off whether I succeeded or whether I didn't. Sale for shop, not yet, but the weekend isn't done, so I'll just put 0. Stickers, I only did 1. I feel kind of bummed over that because I really had my intentions to do 2 new sheets, but I only got my mushroom and mason jar one done, so I didn't get that one. Biz stats and expense, I did for sure do that. I always do that on the 1st of the new month. Blog brainstorm, not yet, because I'm actually waiting for my cloth and paper subscription. There's like these brainstorming sheets that I'm interested in working on. So I'm going to use those for my blog brainstorm, for stickers, and then also for my goals for 2022. I'm excited to work on that. Spirituality, not at all. I feel like I never have any time, which is a terrible thing. Learning I did once, but I still didn't reach my goal. Raz Kids I did once, and I didn't do any journaling with my son. So yeah, I mean, again, I feel like I've done lots of things this week, but I haven't really. These are some of the extra things. So like, it's kind of difficult to explain. I feel like other than the water, a lot of these things are things I'm struggling at. So um, throughout this entire year, I've really been working towards maintenance goals. So as you guys might know, when you have a big goal, you break it up into quarter, monthly, weekly, daily, and then the daily and weekly are more like habits that you complete or small tasks that you complete to work towards a larger goal. And for the first half of the year, I had all of these maintenance goals I kept working at and working at until eventually I succeeded at all of them and I no longer have to track them because I do them every single day. Because I've turned them into habits, they become part of my daily routines. And so now I'm just tracking things that I'm not used to doing every day, like spirituality. I'm reading more books about it and I'm getting into learning new things. So I feel like because I'm doing all of those other things, I just don't have time for the new things and I need to try to make them a priority. So unfortunately, I didn't do so well with my goals this week. The next task is for next week's goals. So I'm just going to jump to the Sunday for next week, which would be the 12th. And I guess I'm going to do the same thing. So I actually finally found a goal sticker from Christian Design, like her very first collection that I got from Michael's, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just going to use my my own stickers again. So this is part of my sale. By the time this video posts, the sale would be, or I guess it's still going because Monday is the last day of the sale and this video is hopefully going live Monday. I'm going to find my goal setting stickers. And I'm just going to use the one that says goals. I always put those on crooked. Oh well. I meant to put it on daily notes. I'm just going to base it off of what I had this Sunday because I feel like this is still stuff that I want to track. So this list is a little bit longer than before because I did add the mind mapping with my cloth and paper desk pad. I'm going to do that for my blog, for my stickers, and also for my Q4 goal setting. So the end of October, oh, actually, there's another thing that I need to add. It's going to be October bullet journal setup. So I have to actually draw it out. I still haven't done that, so I'm basically going to do that tomorrow, but I have to film it this week. That and the goal setting video are the only two I need to film for October, other than these plan with me's where I kind of sneak them in here or there. And then the goals, October goals. So yeah, that's going to be a big one because if you guys have seen my goal setting videos, I use the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheets goal planner. And every quarter you have to do this kind of goal refresh thing. And there's a lot of prep work involved. So it usually takes a little bit longer. So I'm not sure if I'm going to write it out beforehand and then just talk about it. Might make the video a bit quicker and then just write out my tending list. We'll see how it goes. But I added it on here. So this week I'm going to be very busy and I try to avoid that. So like tonight, between tonight and tomorrow, I'm going to be planning in all of my planners for 2 weeks because since my husband comes home Tuesday this week, he'll be home 1 o'clock in the morning from his 7-hour drive. I like to take the weekend off next weekend. So usually on weekends I'll work and do some stuff, but next weekend I'll take off so we can have some alone time with the kids and stuff. So this is kind of pushing it, especially for this week when he's home. So I'm going to try to get as much done between Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday before he comes home, and then hopefully I'll have that done. All right. So that's done. So again, this includes my home goals as well as my work goals. So next is the compass card. So this is the current compass card. So here's the old one. I've got a new one here. And I realized I didn't put the date, but I don't really think that matters. I won't even bother. So up at 6, bed at 11. Nope. Journaling. I actually missed 2 days. I never miss days, and I did. I didn't journal yesterday or the day before, so I didn't do that. Alone time, honestly, guys, I didn't get that much alone time because my so my son sleeps with me sometimes. He'll actually have a bad dream in the middle of the night, most nights actually. Unless he's completely tired and exhausted, he crawls into bed with me all the time. Like at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's up. So pretty much whenever he goes to my mom's, that's the only night that I am sleeping by myself, unless my husband's home, of course. Um, and then my daughter is teething really, really bad. She's got like 5 teeth coming in. Um, it's been an ongoing thing probably for the last couple months. And she hasn't been sleeping well. So she's been waking up in the middle of the night, but she's also been not having very good naps during the day. And when the weather's nice, it's usually when I break for lunch. I put her up to bed for her nap at about 12 noon. And then I go outside and I lay in my lounge chair and I read for about half an hour to an hour. And I eat my lunch. And you know what? I haven't been able to do that as long because she wakes up. So that's not really something I can control, but it does kind of suck. So meditate, not at all. And creator, I only did one sticker sheet. So again, I didn't win that one. Entrepreneur, shop sale, not yet. Biz stats, I did. I did take care of all of my finances for last month. Communicator, so prompt. I did one prompt this week. Manifestation, no. And learning book at least once. As a mother, I did organize everybody's clothes. I did Raz once, which still doesn't count because I wanted to do it at least 5 times last week. Journal with my son, nope. And I did make my son lunches and stuff. So we're going to try better this week. So physical, I'm going to switch it from the time because, I know I put this on my goals and it's probably one of those no-win goals anyway. But because my husband is home, we usually end up staying late even when my son has school and I have to get up at 6 the next day. So I'll usually probably go to bed at like 2 and still get up at 6, believe it or not. So instead I'm going to put water because it's something else I've been neglecting lately. Social emotional, I'm probably not going to get a whole lot of time to journal either, to be honest. But even if I do it once, I'll put it journaling on here. And mental, honestly, there won't be any alone time because if I'm not with my son or my daughter, I'll be with my husband. So mental, I have no idea. I'm going to read for spiritual because I probably won't get any meditation in either. In mental, maybe I'll put just read my regular book because that's something I can do. I do have a little bit of time for that when he's home. And honestly, I'm not going to push myself too much this week. So I'm going to put mother. It's going to be family date. That's going to be the big rock. And wife, we're going to have date night. So I know I've mentioned this before, but we do have karaoke. We love karaoke. So unfortunately, I think it was just this past Friday, we had the order to have to wear masks at any indoor location. So I did check with our local karaoke place that we've been going to, and unfortunately, it's going to be weird. Normally, karaoke is like 9 to 1 every night, or not every night, just on the weekend, 9 to 1. They're changing it from 6 to 10 for the time. I don't really know. Maybe because I think the later it is, people will get drunk and then they stop wearing their masks. That could probably be why. But anyway, they're changing karaoke from 6 to 10. And if you're up, you have to have your mask on. So if you sing karaoke, you have to sit down in a chair and you can take your mask off, and then they're going to sanitize basically everything. I don't know how it's going to be, and it's probably not going to be very good. So I don't even know if we'll go to karaoke. Maybe we'll just try going out for dinner. I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate because yeah, I'm so done. I'm not even going to talk about it, but I'm at that point, you guys. I'm so done. So date night, And I'm just trying to think what else I can do. Also I'm going to do Raz Kids at the very least with my son. And I don't really know if I want to focus, I guess for creator, because my husband's going to be home, I will be filming. So creator will be filming this week. So it's always a little bit less busy when my husband's home. I purposely make my schedule like that because I know that I want to spend time with him. And I'm very lucky in that regard that I can. It's not like I have to go to a 9-to-5 job somewhere. So it's a little less strenuous than last week, but I think that is good for this week. So this is just going to go in the garbage. We'll put the new one in the little page finder here. Good. And then, so we're down the compass card, monthly calendar. So I guess I didn't really check to see if anything was going on. So we will do that. We'll just pop this back into tonight. Okay. So let's go to the monthly calendar. So we'll start with the home edition and see what's going on. And I'm also just going to put my, oh yeah, so I'll probably have to have a meal plan too because my husband would be home. And you know what? Honestly, I didn't do too bad with everything here. I didn't get my makeup brushes washed, but it's going to be on tomorrow's list, so I'm not going to switch that over to the new week. And the Q4 goal mapping will have to go to next week because I'm waiting for those sheets. So yeah. No, it looks pretty good though. So we're here. And of course, we've got Labor Day, so there's no school, but I do have YouTube video and a blog going. So Monday, I'm going to need to transfer. I transfer my blog post. So it is on my website, and that's where a lot of people go to read it. But I also transfer my blog post to this site called Medium, and it's where a lot of writers get together, share ideas, and I think you still have a subscription if you want to read unlimited stories. But I think if you just want to read a couple, you're free to do so. So that's something that I've been doing. My husband's home on Tuesday, and then probably just date night Saturday. I don't think we'll have date night on the Thursday. And then Friday is always our takeout day. And when we get paid, I'm actually going to be paying off another credit card this week, so that's exciting. Okay, so what we're going to do is just jump to this week, and I'm going to fill this week out, and you guys are along for the ride. Hey guys, I'm done the personal tasks for the week, and I'm just going to go quickly through them before I move on to the business. Business will just be a smaller list. It won't be as busy as the personal stuff. And there's actually quite a few things on here that I forgot that needed to get done while my husband was home, just because he can do some things that I can't. So a little bit of background on my husband. He's actually a plumber. That was his first completed trade ticket, as well as he's a gas fitter, steam fitter. So he works up north on the pipeline stuff, and that's why he's always home, always gone. But anyway, so he can fix all of the plumbing stuff in our home. So we have a tap issue, so he has to tighten that. Also getting, I don't want to call it a new washer and dryer. Our washer and dryer are very old. They still work. Our in-laws are bringing their old washer dryer that are front load. So I want to put those in the basement, even if we don't use them right away, just so they're down there. So we're going to time it so that they come up from Red Deer at the same time that Chad's home, and we're going to do that, which means we also have to make room in the basement, and we also have to clean the landing, because to take them downstairs, that whole area just has to be empty. So it's a good excuse to tidy up a little bit, and we're going to tidy the drink area down there. So it's where we keep all of our alcohol stuff and some extra pop and stuff like that. So we're going to tidy that, push it back up against the wall. I've currently got the air conditioner in our window, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to get so hot in here that I'm going to need an air conditioner. So I'm going to get that taken out. We're going to put up the screen, and we probably will also have to mow the grass. So I'm just going to put mow grass. So there's actually quite a few things we're going to do. And our family date, we're probably going to go swimming. And I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to afford to go to this one place we were thinking of. It's I can never remember the town. It's like half an hour out of Red Deer, but it's got this thing called the Abbey Center, and it's like their rec center, but it's basically this swimming pool that's inside a building, but it's open to the outside. So it's like an indoor outdoor swimming pool, and the kids can go there and have a whole bunch of fun. So if we can afford it, if we can budget for it, we'll probably do that too. Oh, Blackfalds, that's where it is. It's in Blackfalds, and it sounds like a really good time, but it's going to be an all-day trip type thing, so we need to make the time and have the money. And I forgot that we have to pay for Chad's registration and an oil change for his car, because he's been going back up and forth to north past Grand Prairie. He's been going back and forth so much, and then he needs an oil change. So it's something we have to budget for. So I think that's it for my weekly list. So I did use some stickers on this sheet here. So there's a few things I put on this sheet that were kind of already here. So like the Sobeys Walmart, but this is just to remind me to make a list. Same for Costco. So we're going to do Costco on Wednesday because Chad can just go. I hate going to Costco, so that's one of the things he does. I'll have to go to Sobeys and Walmart because we have no school this day, and we need to get a few things for my son's lunches for starting on Tuesday. Cleaning the bathrooms on Tuesday. Oh yeah, and I need to put budget on here as well. So budget. So budget on Wednesday. Well, I probably shouldn't have done this, but I started budgeting ahead. I do my budgets per paycheck because we get paid weekly. It was starting to throw me off because I'd get so far ahead that it wouldn't be accurate when the time finally came. So I decided to cut back, and now I'm going to start doing my budget. If we get paid Thursday, I do the budget Wednesday. And so it's going to be a little bit more accurate, and then I know what's going on. So we're going to do that as well. And then I just put some laundry stickers on here for my stickers. And that's it. And then Sunday, I'll be planning the week only in my Franklin planner because all of my other planners I'm going to do this weekend for 2 weeks. So that is it for my personal. And now we're going to flip over to the business section. Okay, guys, so I just wanted to show you, I had to look at my happy planner because that is my content planner. And it gets a little confusing because I do have that separateness of like between my work and stuff. It just, I feel like when I'm in this planner for my business, I don't have enough room to write. I don't know, these sheets just seem so small, and I write a lot of content in my planner, so that's why the separate planner. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else I need to add from my list here. Probably not too much because, like I said, I'm trying to cut back on things when my husband is home. The only other thing I might do is another look with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pigment palette. But because I'm doing basically a video, or at least two, well, basically a video every day. So next week, because he's still home Monday, so Monday I'll put, I'm gonna do a rainbow look. Let's see. Pro Pigment, and the kids are back at school that day, so I can take my son or pick my son up and everyone will see it. It's a rainbow look. Rainbow. All right, so that's it. So all I did, because I had used this beautiful green color, and these are just, I had a question about this brush marker. They're not highlighters, you guys. They're actually brush markers. They're water-based, so people use them to do a lot of water-based painting with. I technically use mine for calligraphy or hand lettering. It's kind of what I'm into, and also what I started when I was into bullet journaling at the very beginning of my channel. Of course, I'm still into bullet journaling. It's one of my passions, but I'd have to say that my brush lettering has improved a lot since within the last 3 years since I started brush lettering. So that's what I use them for, but I did add them in here because they do work well as highlighters. I mean, you can use a brush pen for a highlighter, but I do prefer to use, like, I don't like using them on this paper in particular because it's so rough. It has such a grainy tooth, and that's what destroys your brush pens the fastest. So if you're just getting them for highlighter and you don't care about lettering, then that's awesome, great. But I try not to use them, so I do have duplicates of some of my ones I use more often. So the green one is the 192, and I think it's like asparagus or something. And then this pink one I've been using in my planner is 761, just in case you want to know what they are. And I just keep the pink one in here because, you know, it looked good with the blooms inserts, which I had, so that is why. So yeah, I just used the green to carry over from the previous week because it was my shop sale. And then everything else was in pink. So this is what I've been doing, is basically theming my days. And when my husband's home, I film, and it works really, really well. So, so far, I think I've been doing this for the last 5 or 6 months now, and I've been getting a month or two ahead. So it's just been so awesome. Done with the week. So technically I reviewed the calendar and the master tasks at the same time. The only thing that I would wish to add perhaps is my schedule for work. So let me find it because I'm still not in a place where I can find anything. I am waiting to get those dividers, and I think that's going to help a lot because then I'll know exactly where everything is. Okay, so for this work schedule, sale, of course, right. So we also have to add on here, I'm just gonna use a different color highlighter. I want to pick one that still looks good with this color combination. So I'm gonna have my video on Monday as well as this video and as well as my blog. So I have to put all 3 of them down. Tuesday I have another video, and then the next video isn't until Friday. And I think that's all the stuff going on. It's kind of handy having this schedule I'm kind of happy that I have this here. On the Monday, I've got an Anastasia Beverly Hills video, and then I'll have this weekly Franklin planning, which will be, this will be on one channel, this will be on the other. And then my blog is why you should have a planner. So I'm just going to put here transfer blog to Medium. Honestly, guys, I probably should just take out these inserts because my hand in the way with the rings is driving me nuts, but I'm too lazy to do that right now. So Tuesday is my Zig Clean Color Fiber Brush Markers. It's a review. And Friday, the 10th, is bullet journaling for mindfulness and productivity. So all of my work information is written down. So that is complete. And then I've scheduled my week. Everything is good. Transfer tasks, I did. Next week's tasks, all done. All right, you guys, so that's it for the week. And now again for the daily. So this is just going to be for tomorrow. I kind of already know what I need to do. So I don't really have to review the month or the week because I've kind of already established that at the beginning of last week, even though this is for Sunday. So I didn't get a chance to sweep the floor, so I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. Clean my makeup brushes will be tomorrow. The TV tables I didn't, but the coffee table I did. My daughter had her bath, and I didn't get a chance to write in my commonplace book. Business, I didn't get to stickers, and I still want to do planning, but I think it's already like past 11 o'clock, so I'm not even sure if I'll have time to do that. And I did not draw my October bullet journal, which is something I have to do again tomorrow. So yeah, for the planning, I might just stick with that tomorrow because honestly, I'm trying to go to bed early, you guys. I want to get up tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I know it's a Sunday, but tomorrow I wanted to draw out my October bullet journal, but it's going to be pretty simple, I think. I just have to draw it out in pencil, technically just sketch it, and it's going to be pretty easy. I already know the color theme. That is it for tonight, and I haven't filled this out because it's usually a weekend. I usually don't. I read during the day, but I'm planning on reading tonight after I'm done this video, and then tomorrow I'm going to have to edit this video. So we're going to fill this out, and I'll be right back. So that's all I can think of right now, you guys. So basically, this is kind of what I do. Every night before I go to bed, I always look at my planner. I usually look at my bullet journal and my Franklin planner. So I'll write a quick list of all of the things that I know off the top of my head that need to get done, and then I'll add to it if I need to. And then I'll look at it again in the morning, kind of get a mindset for where I need to be. And I don't usually put these in any order. I've just been starting, like, I don't even use the, the 1, 2, 3 ABC method of Franklin planner, because basically anything that I write here, it all needs to get done. It's all important. And no matter how late I stay up, it just needs to get done. So what I've been doing instead is trying to make shorter to-do lists and not expect as much of myself, because I've been finding I've been really super productive when I do have stuff to do, but at the same time, I don't get any downtime. And if I do get downtime, it's broken up, and I'm very stressed when I'm in the middle of that downtime. And that's why I wanted to bring meditation into the picture, because I need to have quiet time where I'm not stressed. And that's kind of why. So it's very important to me. I'm pretty sure that's where I want to leave things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you guys again next week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you, and click on that bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. And we'll see you guys again soon. Bye now.